And we're back here on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Shannon Carlson here for the Front Office Report Friday. Every Friday we interview a member of the front office. Today I'm joined by Director of Game Day Operations and Media Operations, Nick Lima. Nick, how are you doing today?
Very well, Shannon. How are you today?
Good. So we're ready for some baseball here today. Newport Gulls are facing off against the Danbury Westerners. They're tied at 1 in the series right now over the summer, and the Newport has scored a total of 20 runs in the last 2 games. What have you seen from your perspective that, it has been attributed to that?
Well, Shannon, we always say this league, June is spring training, July is the season. And here in July, the Gulls have started to answer that challenge. Now, listen, there's a long way to go. It's a grind ahead. We're just past the halfway point, but this is a good time to start getting hot. The Gulls have been advancing in the standings. They were down to 5th, now they're up to 3rd place. It's been a 4-game winning streak. The bats have been there. They've been picking up the pitchers. The pitching's been very good as well. You got to give a lot of credit to the pitching. Offense is great, but you can win a game 1-0. And right now, the pitching staff has really started to come together. And we've seen over this winning streak, not only the starters, but the bullpen as well, both going out there and throwing some scoreless frames. And that's what we needed.
And speaking of, while the pitching has been doing so well, a few guys just left the team due to injury, but we had a few come in, one being Blake Battenfield, and he came in on Wednesday and pitched an inning out of the bullpen. How is he looking for us so far?
Well, Shannon, that happens. Every year there are injuries, and, we start the year with a 30-man roster, and by the end of the year we'll have 35 or 36 players that will put a Gulls uniform on. We picked up Blake. Blake threw an inning the other night. He's going to get the ball tonight, and we'll see what he's got. Looking forward to adding him into the rotation. Trey Harris was another late pickup for us. It was a freak thing. Devin Mann went down with the injury. Took a ball off the eye, and we wish him the best in his recovery. He was very good here. Obviously, we can't take any chances with him, so we had to make a move there and brought in Trey. And Trey's been red hot since we brought him in. And we have another new guy, Matt Murphy, out of URI. He's not on the active roster yet, but he's going to be activated soon, and I look forward to seeing what he can do.
All right, thanks, Nick. So we have a few special events coming up next week. Can you just talk a little bit about next week, and then we're just over a week away from our premier event this season. So can you talk a little bit about that as well?
Well, there's a lot of special nights coming up. As you know, we have our volunteer night, a host family appreciation night, Mark Weed, a memorial night, which is an annual event here at Cardines. And we're going to talk more about that coming up in the next week or so. But as you mentioned, first up, it's our premier event this summer. It's the NECBL AllStar Game, Sunday, July 17th, right here at Cardines. It'll be the 3rd time the Newport Gulls have hosted that, and the entire organization is really blessed to be trusted with hosting that event for a 3rd time. We had it previously in 2005. We had it again in 2010. And here we are 6 years later hosting the NECBL's Midsummer Classic once again. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be an all-day affair. There'll be the home run derby, a skills competition. We're going to have scouts here from every single major league team. And we're going to have a full house here at Cardines Field. So fans should try to get their tickets now and get ready for that All-Star Game next Sunday. It's going to be a special night.
And quick question, how do fans get tickets? And if you are a scout, how would you go about getting to see all these players perform?
Well, any scouts, any VIPs working for major league organizations that would like to attend the All-Star Game, they can obviously do so. We can have VIP seating for behind home plate, specifically designed for media covering the game, as well as Major League Baseball scouts. They can contact myself at operations@newportgulls.com, or they can call our office at 401-845-6832. They can also send an email to gm@newportgulls.com and get in touch with Chuck Paver, our general manager. And we'll make sure that as long as they get in touch with us in advance, we can have credentials ready for them. But we'll have walk-up credentials prepared as well. A lot of scouts are busy traveling, and we know that not everyone can reach out to us. But if they do plan on attending the game, we would just ask that they take a moment to reach out to us, and we can prepare for them and make sure we have adequate room on hand for all the scouts that anticipate coming. For the fans, again, this Cardines Field is one of the bigger stadiums in the NECBL. But it has a capacity of 3,000 fans, and we've seen 3,000 here on a regular game night. So for the All-Star Game, we're expecting a capacity crowd. We do advise fans for this game in particular to get their tickets in advance. They can get them either at the Newport Gulls ticket booth on game nights, open at 5 p.m. Tickets are on sale for $5. You can also get them on the day of the game. We'll have the ticket booth open throughout the day, so fans can come up and get their tickets.
And rosters for the All-Star Game are going to be announced tomorrow afternoon. What are you expecting to see from the Gulls on the All-Star team? And, what would that mean to not only Newport hosting the All-Star game, but some of the players here as well?
Well, we're going to see the starters announced this weekend. We're going to see the full rosters announced on Monday by the league. I know the league managers have a conference call tomorrow morning. All the team managers, head coaches around the league are going to be getting together to determine those rosters. I know several Newport Gulls players have been nominated amongst many other very talented players. It's always great to see the best of the best in the NECBL. We hope the Gulls are well represented. Obviously, it's a fair process. Everyone will look at the stats and look who's deserving, and we hope to see a lot of Gulls on there.
And the NECBL Broadcast Network will be covering the All-Star game with our very own Newport Gulls broadcast crew behind the scenes with it. And what does that mean for the fans at home as well as everyone that's here at the park? Like, what does it mean to be broadcasting the All-Star game again?
Well, Shannon, our broadcast crew is the best of the best. It's the best in summer collegiate baseball. We've had Tom Lima running the show since 2004. He's produced 6 All-Star games now. He knows what to do. He knows how to get the best camera angles, how to have the coverage be on a major league level, and the presentation is going to be amazing. And a special announcement for this too as well, and our fans should all know this, the All-Star game will be free to watch. There'll be no charge to watch the All-Star game, and the coverage is starting probably around noontime, 1 o'clock on Sunday. We'll get the details on that next week, and right through to the end of the game and the post-game show. They can watch the entire broadcast for free. I know you guys are going to have a great crew covering that, and it's going to be a special event that not only the fans of this ballpark can share, but also those watching around the country and around the world on the NECBL.com and NewportGulls.com websites.
Thank you, Nick. So we will catch up with you next week for the front office report. In the meantime, the pregame show continues next right here on the NECBL Broadcast Network.